Seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So I was about to just get up and go and get dressed for the day, but I decided to come back here real quick because I just watched this video of this so-called black woman, um, and she was doing a video. It's probably viral about this monkey business, about people calling people black people look like monkeys. Now, back when we were in the indigenous community, we made it a note to, with these images that were going around, to show so-called white people that look like monkeys, and so-called situations where people called black people, so-called black people, monkeys. So we had this, it was this thing that was going down around for a little while of these actually who looks like monkeys, okay? I think that, and I feel like nobody said anything about this then. I mean, because like I said, the thing that I do is in general. I vouch for people in general. So, it's just good people or righteous ones. So I don't like wicked people or people that come around acting like they're one way, or family or friends or something, and they're really not. If we want to talk about the problems in the black community, let's talk about that first. That the real chosen ones were not probably even raised around direct family members. Maybe one or two or something were the originals, but the rest of the people were just plants. Possibly planted from different nations, different countries, to watch you and observe you and one day pounce on you while they come out of the corners of society. It's making me think about that Martin Luther King, by the African. But again, back then they didn't know they shouldn't have been calling themselves African, or did they? Is this a ploy? Is this a ploy to the whole plan? Okay, to have us consider ourselves still as one, but there's one actual ethnic cleansing. When it comes to ethnic cleansing, it's been the American so-called Negro, American Indian, that has been thinned out the whole time. That it was the dark-skinned people from Haiti, Africa, our own family members, that would sell us out to the highest bidder in some type of way, or exploit us. We'll just say that, exploit us in some type of way. Or was it the white man? See, you had to get to the nitty-gritty. You don't have to motherfucking like me, but I'm busted open eventually. We got the Ace of Swords. So I just did a little brief reading on this. Like actual reading online or whatever. And what I'm recognizing is there was more so-called indigenous people. Oh, thanks. There was more indigenous people, or Native Americans, or American Indians, or what are they calling them? Indigenous or savages. Okay. That in these human zoos that they have, especially with the world fairs that they had in the 1800s instead of 1900s, that these were Native Americans. Okay. And again, what does it say here? We're going to go ahead and just read this brief portion of this storyline. Okay, because everybody likes to take the story because they mix things up. Like it says in here, it's going to say in here somewhere, when I was skimming through, that these people had to change their hair texture. They had to change all these things, their clothing, their covering, their skin color, whatever it was. They had to change this, either after they went through the human zoo experience, before, or something like this. So somebody is so jealous of somebody's beauty. Somebody didn't want somebody to be discovered, to be loved, to be looked at, to be honored, to follow that trail as their self all the way into a new existence. These people want to humiliate you, so you forced to change your appearance or something and go on in the world. It's not going to happen with me. That means that they changed their name, possibly. They changed their location. These people were brought from all over the nation and humiliated and ridiculed. And sometimes, unfortunately or fortunately, it was like with people that look like them. And some of these images are not even in color, so you really can't tell what color the people are. So let's see a little bit of history about the human zoos and see what comes up in our cards. Because, when we're reading, usually the cards tell us what's going on right now. So this is historical information. Okay, this is not an old article. It's not a vintage article, but it's talking about something that's historical. So since so-called black people that want to ruin another black person that they feel is not black enough for them, right? Because they reject their own leaders. They reject their own messiahs. They'll even call them something else other than what they are. And they'll accept what anybody else says. They'll send their teachers to school with so-called Caucasian teachers to keep teaching them the same thing without having certain things embedded or instilled in their mental. See, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound right, but it just don't sound right. It sound like the pot calling the kettle black, or the little girl or boy that cries sheep. You see what I'm saying? Let's get to the nitty gritty of who it really was. Cause I feel like it was more so, and she said something that was like, it wasn't white people. Oh yes, honey. Because the hidden truth about the energy is that the white people, or the first white people here, were the pure-blooded Indians. That also Native Americans helped try to thin those people out and kill those people. So it's the same thing. If we look at history, it's the same thing as a human zoo. So-called dark-skinned black people was already here. They brought in the earth, upon the earth, other dark-skinned people that look like them. Go right on back to Genesis 1. You ain't got to read that far. It's probably in the first column in your Bible. When they brought the earth upon the earth, that's when the problem started. When they brought so-called dark-skinned people among so-called dark-skinned people, that's when the problem started. The chaos, when they say in the beginning it was a dark mass and deep void and all this, that just is us, the people that was already here, looking around at what's hitting us, what's problem, why are we fighting, why are we hitting, why don't we like this, why are you sleeping with his wife, why are you doing this, what? Because again, you didn't understand. Just like now, you like, why are these people seem like everything is so personal? Why do it seem like the stuff that's showing up in my feed is talking about what I was doing in my house yesterday? Why did I cook spaghetti and everything in my feed is about spaghetti today? You get what I'm saying? Because you can't see it at first. It's just like if you're a targeted individual, if you're one of these people that they put in the human zoo today. So we ain't going to just walk right over that shit right here. That somebody ain't using research and using information and intel to find out who's the fairest of them all. And I don't mean whitest. I mean, who's the most balanced? Who's that balanced equilibrium? Who is that? Who are the two that have that Adam and Eve gene, right? That Adam gene, where God made them both male and female and called them Adam. Who's the most righteous one? Who is the one that God is lifting up? Let's find that one first and destroy that one and take the head off of. Let's take the cornerstone off of the building. Let's take the queen bee out of the hive. Let's take the tips off the pyramids and call them mounds. Let's change this person's identity and then torture them and abuse them. Let's take off the title of queen. Let's take off the title that this might be the long lost child of a Queen Elizabeth. And that this person serves probably a different purpose. That don't mean that the person ain't been raised around here with everybody else and got the same. This person could probably relate to and care more about the issues within their people and around the community, even though those people rejected me. So what you gonna make it about? You gonna make it because somebody talking about somebody might look like a monkey? Now you know good and goddamn well in school that kids was running around, if a person had a certain phenotype, good and goddamn well, before they even knew to be prejudiced against each other or anybody else, that if somebody had a certain phenotype, people would say that shit. Let's just keep it real. Stop, get the fuck out your feelings, because your feelings don't matter over here. It's always going to be facts over feelings. And you always going to feel some kind of way when you leave this channel. If so-called black people ain't over being called monkeys or some little silly shit like that by now today, you need to go heal. You need to go find something else to do with yourself, because I'm telling you, anybody could do anything what they trying to do to me. And you're not going to have that power. I'm not going to give you that power over me. If somebody is trying to watch me, stalk me, and then oppose, do you know how many images of naked people is online? I'm not no different. I have a body, an apparatus, just like every fucking body else. Oh, well, you not stopping nothing. Oh, well, Then you know what? If you want to show your queen or your king naked, or a rising king, or why are you, see, rising has to be already in that name for you to even want to do that. Rising would have to be in front of that person's name for you to even want to ruin them, for you to even be looking at them, for you to even put that much time, money, and everything else into humiliating them. Nothing that you can do can turn back the fact that you've already stated without even moving your lips who the goat the fuck is. It's who everybody want to see naked, who everybody want to tell lies or secrets about. Nothing that's going to hinder anybody from doing anything. It's nothing that's going to stop anybody from doing anything. This is, I think, somebody from the school of Mexican something something. So again, this could be also a Mexican or dark skinned Mexican energies that did this as well, and that's why they probably got taken away in the Trail of Tears and taken away to the land that they come from. So again, this is the energy of me saying, if there's a friend of mine that's been in royal court, but my father or my family decided to keep me blind so I wouldn't be prepared for an attack in the future, then again, I'm awake now, and that person can go back to the land in which they came from. It says that when they say, oh, go back to Africa, well, I never was from Africa, so I'm not going no motherfucking where. And I'll tell you one other thing. I know some people that's from another country, and I know they can go back there. Many people don't know, or we don't talk about that. It's not as viral as seeing Hispanics or Mexicans look like they look. They don't go deep down in Mexico and see the dark-skinned chocolate Mexican brothers and sisters and stuff like that that's down there. Which more so over, if the skin is darker, then they may have a deeper tie. Because we know that we're dealing with pigment here. We're dealing with people changing, altering people's skin and stuff to get them to fit into place. People are being, lumps and chunks of people are being relocated throughout the, throughout the world, I feel, to repopulate or rebirth. So somebody knew somebody was coming up for something, rebirth or something like this, and they wanted to ruin somebody. They wanted to do what they do to everybody else and then feel like it was going to cause some kind of change, or that's going to make somebody tuck tail and run. But not over here. Okay? Not over here. You're not going to make me fear. Because guess what? It most likely, these people that are starting up this and jumping all around and acting all, like I seen those children acting out that school the other day, they're not even American. 9 times out of 10, these people that's in these big bully groups that think they rising to the top on the backs of other people that actually have a sense of purity or a sense of, they should have a sense of entitlement. If they don't, like me, more than likely, like I said, you're cheering and rooting for these people that's trying to put themselves in the place of your pain. These people they don't want to go put through the ringer. They don't want to go through the things you had to go through, but they want to consume the goods and benefits, or they just want the satisfaction of tearing you down before you get it. This is crabs in the barrel. This is people not admitting that they've been practicing things when they've been following and worshiping and at the knees, on their knees, in front of and prostrating themselves in front of fallen angels and demons. It's people that used to be on high at one point in time, especially when they was in my energy. You couldn't tell motherfucker nothing. But now they done dipped that thing in that water and these guys I just can't take it. Boy. Because yes, you'll never be the same with that movie, with that song Genesis. You'll never be the same, but I'm just saying, well, you might be. If they did right by God, it's like, why has your countenance fallen, man? Why I'm sitting you here with your ass all out? So you want to put my ass out? But I wasn't promoting my ass. I was just moving it around in my house. So that let me know that you had enough gall to go into my house and place something in my... So this is premeditated. Then this is premeditated murder. Now, we already know if you talking about premeditated murder, we talking about groups of people coming over our borders just to kill substantial individuals or people that should be being held high, then that's a terrorist threat. This is war. I promise you that I didn't come here to play with nobody. I don't care. Matter of fact, that just you might have just promoted me. You understand what I'm saying? Although I like it not to be that way. Oh no, I wouldn't want nobody to be able to pull my naked body up or something like this. But again, bitch, I wouldn't give a damn. If I got the title of king or queen, I don't give a fuck if you came to the castle and you came and taped it all on the front fence. I wouldn't even tell my guards to touch you. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can go online and see any naked body you want to see. Any type. Fat ones, small ones, stretch marks, misshapen ones. You know, saggy boobs, big boobs, round boobs. You know, what fat asses, this kind. Mine is kind of muscular. It don't really wiggle and shit like that, you know. But I really don't have that much cellulite and stuff on my legs either. But, you know, well, at least you'll know your king or your queen. These people is crazy, y'all. Oh, we got the King of Cups popping up out the deck as soon as. And we got 2 stars. Okay. We got 2 stars. Okay, let's see what's going on, y'all. I'm just saying, I can't stand it. Look, here you go. He don't want to leave. Or here she goes. She don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. What they say? I ain't going nowhere. Y'all, today is like a little bit of a joyous day. Maybe I just got off on the right side of the bed. Woo, Lord. Okay. So again, like I said, and many of these people are hiding in the industry and stuff like this. You know, they're hiding in the political arena with different names. But you're a liar. You're a trickster. You're a manipulator. Why are you afraid to show up as the world as who you really are? Why y'all using fake names? And you think you're going to tell me something? You mad at me because I'm using the Bible, which is something that is written? You want to address me? You're not even using your real name? No, thanks. Mm-hmm. I would call that an imposter. An imposter. All right, so somebody might think that they're putting somebody to an end or something like this. A masculine energy that might be in a little bit of a bind or something right here. But he done went and there might be warfare coming at this person. But he done put on the armor of God. While he's going out to battle or whatever. Or even while he's sleeping. Just make me think about something about a covering or something like this. Okay? So let's see this. Okay? So they change their hair texture. Yeah. Or their airs. Okay? Oh, let's get into it. Yeah, this is the good part. Okay, this is the part good because the thing is long. I might just share this post on Facebook so you can read it on your own. But like I said, we got to let, you know, us, you know, it's not just the skin color, not the hair texture, none of that. You're going to know about their soul. You're going to know about their works. You're going to know about the fact that they're, whatever they're speaking matches what they're doing. I'm not in competition with starting no business or having no whole, you know, not right now at this point in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to be a messenger. I'm working for God right now. But I'm pretty sure after I'm done with whatever this is, I'll be able to move on. See, the thing is that I think, though, is with some of us, this is when they were stealing your inheritance. This is when they were draining your accounts. This is when they were changing your name. This is when other people were coming into the nation, running around doing things while you was trapped. While you were being made docile, right? With technology. This is after Alexander Graham Bell made the telegraph, I think. And that's what they used to beat the that's what they used to beat the, what do you call it? Native Americans at some point throughout history. being able to have that fast or quick communication. Now, instead of these towers, you got people that are these towers. So even with that energy, I know a family of Bells. You know, Flavor Flav remind me of this boy named Elijah Bell that I used to know back in the Greens. But that's dark skin energy. And then if you think about it, Graham Bell, okay, you know, there might be something between those two. Somebody with the name Graham and somebody with the name Bell. Okay, that could be why this one feminine energy that looked kind of like him, kind of dark skin. Can't remember her name. She wear head wraps, and usually her thumbnail is a photoshopped or like a 5D. I call it 5D. I don't know what it's really called. Image of herself, like in like a blow. It's like airbrush, but not. You know what I'm saying? These are people that kind of flatter, but at the same time, they're ciphering. You can ring my bell. One of these other bell energies, C bell, that's connected to the family, the Parham energy. Because I feel like whatever it is between the Parham energy and my energy, it overshrouds the men. But with me, it's not effective. This is throughout nation. This is nothing personal against these people. I'm trying to show you how lineage is actually, how it's important to know this stuff. When we talk about different family lines, lineages, what's the holdup? When it comes to some, you getting some of your riches. Can we still keep calling it the white man, but we know they're using certain lineages? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard actuality to me. The real white man that don't have no privilege is me. The only privilege I got is allowing them to see my greatness so they can come after me secretly. Exploit me. Act like I'm not trying to flatter me, but that don't work. Right? Hold on. Then they want to ruin you. So we've been read millions of material on this channel. I think it was something that I put on my Instagram probably like last year about these dark-skinned white Indians that the natives were trying to purge. Okay. Excuse me. You also talk about certain people on the Appalachian Mountain, these dark-eyed people. So Ham was a progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negro. So again, Appalachian Mountain could also be attaining to a certain, I don't know what's the largest mountains in America. I don't feel like Googling it, but that would be also equipped to, excuse me, these people trying to act like they're the ones, and what you talk about, you're talking about stuff that's secret, blah 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 blah. You're ruining things. You're allowing them to, no, you're you're flipping the script, dude. You're flipping the script. There is no other savior. You want to make it seem like it is, and so you flipping the script, man. Of course, somebody gonna need to say the dark-eyed people. Well, are you talking about dark eyes, like dark brown eye color? Or are you talking about people that got dark or sinister third eyes? Which one are we talking about? That's able to do spell work and witchcraft and things like this. You talking about people with a Mami Wata tentacle in their head that turned into puppets? And instead of embracing their Messiah, they try to rip them apart or lynch them instead? Because that's what Mami Wata is. What I say might hurt your feelings, but that's what they're doing. That's what mommy water is. She take them tentacles and wrap it around the heads and the minds of these people. They'll never be the same. But these are people that went against God, or they got tempted, or God said, don't touch this particular tree, right? Let's say if it's this particular tree in this time, okay? Or don't, no, I won't say that, because we only really have one energy of showing who is the tree of life. So we're not going to do that. Okay. But what I want to say is tribes, or don't go with these people, or don't go against God for this thing, or those people. So we'll say like those kind of restrictions or stuff like this. It wasn't really based off of their skin color with these tribal affiliations when people were around each other. It wasn't based off of their skin color. It was about protecting their land, their welfare, the people with the same phenotype, because most of these groups had the same type of phenotype. They had the same type of, appearance or whatever. So they can kind of tell when a newcomer come in, and then somebody want to bring a newcomer in, and then the shit just get crazy. What did that lady say on that video? She said, see what I'm saying? You let a motherfucker... This is what somebody else said, right? This is a quote from a thing that I seen online. And she said, see what happened when you just allow just a little bit of gay shit? Because I guess her son wanted to dress up as a girl for prom or something. But she was like, you gonna get right up on that, or you gonna get right up on out of here. And people will take that as harsh. But like I said, I mean, I don't know. It might not be how I'm not gonna say how I would react to or something like that. But people have the right. They have the right, to feel how they feel about certain things. And that's for them and God to face at the end of the day. Yup. But again, it was more so about those type of things. It wasn't about, oh, look at their hair is different or their eyes are different. It was about trying to preserve and trying to keep yours in alignment. To try to keep them strong. To keep them on one accord, worried about the same things, to keep them protected. I'm thinking about the Egyptian caste system in the pyramid. How at the bottom, it didn't matter what color you were with the Egyptians. They just lumped all the slaves together. They just lumped everybody, all the slaves together, and had them work equally together. So again, let's see who was being exploited here. And I said it's the same thing. What we're realizing, though, is that it was some of these tribal people. Like this grandma right here that was in these cars that went and took that hot water cornbread to that man. Somebody's name could be Rand. Okay, I'm hearing Rand McNally or Rand. Okay, Rand's friend. I don't know. Because I remember when I used to go to my grandma's house. Okay, she had a friend named Rand. And I don't know. I just remember when, I don't remember them specifically, but I just remember when him and his friends came by. I remember it was one guy. Okay. This one guy, he, matter of fact, he kind of reminded me of one of my uncles on the pit side. I don't know why. But he would come by, and I just remember we used to be laughing because when they were sitting in the living room talking, kicking it or whatever. And my grandma, like, again, when I was younger, I just know that my grandma had more male friends, okay, than women. And that's kind of like, I think I could kick it with men more, but like I never had them over my house or anything like this. But, that's what is the party spot or whatever. So I remember we used to be laughing or whatever because this man used to try to get everybody to come sit on his lap or whatever. And so we would come down to the bottom of the stairs, and the way he would sit, like in the chair or whatever, he would sit like really weird, and he'd have his legs open. That back there in the 80s or whatever, when people still wearing them pants with the, like, it's not sequins, but it's, I don't know what that fabric is. It's like a two-tone, shiny, metallic-y, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like if you move the fabric this way, you get like a little bit of different color. It's like a dark color, and then like say like a peacock blue with like a darker color underneath or something. And I just remember him, I guess he didn't have no drawers on or whatever. And I just remember seeing on the side of his leg, it just was this big thing or whatever. And he would try to get people, he'd be like, hey, come on. Oh, you look at you. You're so cute and everything like this. And he'd try to put you on the lap or whatever. But nobody wanted to go near him. Everybody just run. Because I'm guessing that was his weasel or something like this, but you know what I'm saying? It's shit. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. I don't even know why this even just came up. I don't remember. I don't even know why this just came up. I don't. I mean, maybe these people were put in a human zoo, a human zoo because of the size of something. I don't know. I had like a That's So Raven moment. Mm, mm, hmm. So somebody could be in competition with somebody, as above, so below. Okay, so a father, a figure, or somebody that's a youthful or a youth or a clone of a father figure could have got freed by a prayer from me, but ran to one of his celebrity daughters or friends or something like this for some type of assistance here. Or might be saying, oh, I went there to get some healing, but they know they stopped here first. What is this? Somebody's trying to take somebody else's accolades for something so that they can get raised up to be something? What is this? Well, we have the Five of Wands from on high. This got something to do with wands or big. Maybe that's what this is about. Okay, I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's a wand war. Maybe somebody's just beef. Because I'm hearing a lot of, even in my feed or whatever, a lot of people talking about size. And then we had Twig show up, but then somebody else was doing a video about something, was saying, somebody got this. I don't know what this is, y'all. This might be a battle of the, listen. Well, how is this even in our reading? But I'm guessing in some of these human zoos, they were showing those too. I guess that's what's the energy that's going to come through. I'm getting big wand energy, even some that might be what you call it? Wounded warriors. I don't know. This could be this men like us energy. These people that felt like they was down and now they being lifted up. But I feel like these people could take the same energy that they're taking from me and try to use it against me. But I feel like there's an ending to that. What is this? Maybe some of these people just are afraid of me having these kind of memories. Because maybe I'll realize that my grandma's been an industry, either her clone or something like this has been an industry plant. What is this? Or at least the people that was around, excuse me, the older people that was around us when we were younger. So I don't know if these people, there could have been a father figure or a grandfather protecting somebody. And I don't know if these people are trying to get in where they fit in. But I feel like protection is coming in. This was like some kind of something to degrade someone so much, hoping that they would go crazy or feel down about themselves. And then somebody would be left stranded here for these men or something to take advantage of. There's a lot of wand activity here, but there's an end to it. This attacking, this penetrating, this battling, whatever this is, you know, because I feel like some of these energies by word of mouth, I feel like the source felt bad. I feel like what the Bible is saying, that somebody felt bad about sending people onto the earth and they wish they never done it, but somebody didn't feel bad this time. They used it, or they didn't feel that time bad that time. They used this to ruin somebody. This is a procedure or something that they do. Somebody's protecting someone from these piercings. Somebody's realizing who somebody is and that this community been smiting this person, blocking this person, everything like this. So eventually they can come back and get this person, but not for good reasons. This is like some, you know, this is very, but see, you got to watch out who you deal with, who you fuck with, man. Because just because you think that somebody is not pure or there's something or someone not protecting somebody, man, I'm telling you, what I'm feeling is like, whoever this is, they just can't wait. Really, really. I feel like these people be trying to trip because of my attitude or how I carry myself or how I look at myself. But at the end of the day, some of these people be fascinated low key. They're fascinated that somebody is going this far because they think they're going to send me to Antarctica, or they're going to send me somewhere else to some underground facility, or they're going to send me to some prison or something. And I feel like these people are going to get the shock of their life. And it's something that's going to be happening on the low. With this judgment here in the reverse, it's something that's going to happen. It's like a... We'll just keep it to ourselves. Yep. So I told you these King of Pentacles right here that know they got the grapes or got the juice from a feminine energy, but you think you're going to fuck and play with me? You think you're going to sit here? It ain't even nothing that's coming from me, though. This is like order. It's like order. Yep. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, so you want to come take from somebody and you don't even want to give somebody back or give honor or homage or something, even though this person, it's like somebody don't think that somebody else heard when that masculine energy reached out to me. And I said, well, he looked almost like kinship or something like this. Well, God, am I supposed to be praying for him? Well, if he ain't doing this and that, and then somebody took something and they went off and then they paid homage to something else. And so I feel like, yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is representing something here. I mean, I hope this person was on the right end of things and there's a method to the madness, but I don't know. So we'll just keep it like that. I don't know. Somebody's going to jail. It's the end of something and somebody's going to jail. Because I told you, these are some of these men, these troubled men, they get under the spell work with these women. Okay? And they don't even know it. Again, and I'm one of those people that can always tell men or try to tell my dad, man, it's just saying something right. But somebody don't want to listen. But like I said, if it was my parents or something, it's 2023, right? People didn't take alliances with everybody but me. They had communicating with everybody, whatever. I find out that my dad or something is dealing with my best friend or something, which is Mexico or something like this, right? Or another nation. That I'm realizing this shit is deeper than us just being friends. This shit is deeper, okay? And then I find out that this also could be discovering somebody's father's nakedness, right? Whatever that could mean what they do for real behind closed doors. This could be their naked body, or this could be, what somebody really been hiding from somebody, how they make their money for centuries, whatever this is. How some people been getting blamed for what other people been doing for a long time. I don't know what this is, okay? But if it was something illegal, I'm guessing that maybe the father will be held accountable this time. I don't know. Because I have to then choose, if I'm an up-and-coming king, I have to then choose, or if it is my reign, right? But these people have been trying to overcrowd me or overtalk me or bind me or something like this. And I find out this my reign. You motherfuckers lied to me. You wanted to kill me. You wanted to end me. You've been restricting me. You've been raping and pillaging me. And then I also find out some people that honor me or the land, or they're going to do right. And I find out that you and your foreign wife are doing something to the people. I should be able to take her fucking head and then let you see if you want to see, if we should take your head or you should go to jail or something instead. It's bottom line. And it's saying something about somebody going to jail. Somebody could have thought that you was going to do something to them and they could have ran to somebody else for help. But I feel like what I just said now. Because these could be people that's just outside of the tribe, again, to go to a neighboring tribe and hide or something. Again, that's sexual immorality. Because the way they can tap into you or the intellectual information that you hold or you harness in you, we don't need to let that get out to the neighboring tribes, or we don't need to be letting that get out. Like I said, a lot of this shit was about more than what we are thinking and what we're talking about here. It was about the preservation. It wasn't just like, oh, you like her more than me? Oh my God. Like, stop trying to act like women are that fucking baseless and like something else greater and stronger and more powerful is not going on in this day. Stop. You're not all fucking that. A lot of these men like men any fucking way. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're just bringing bacteria and shit towards people in a certain energy, mentally, physically, emotionally, or whatever. It's just like, ugh. Stop. Get over yourself, really, like that. Ace of Cups, I don't give a fuck how fine you is. Stop. How rich you are, stop. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm here to do as a real ruler and a leader and seeing things the way only those people will be able to see it. That's how I know you're not. You're trying too fucking hard to be watching me instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing. A real leader don't have, it comes from within. You don't have to go, yeah, you could, it's to have support around you and protection, yes. It's mandatory. So why are they having a girl out here fighting this shit by herself? You see, and that's why I'm saying a feminine energy, that could be masculine. It don't matter. They want you to talk, oh, please come and help me. And to get some fucking, no. I'm going to be me. If you don't like it, too bad. Oh, please, can you come? Oh, I just need a couple of your ships, please, sir. You know, no. You either doing right by the land and by the people or you fucking not. That's how I feel Nazis are born. Oh, you against me? Is my rank? Oh, okay. Well, then, hey. Because my status ain't going to change. And another thing is, like I said, they wasn't, and I'm about to just say it, they wasn't burying the dead. They were recycling these people or something like this to build up for this day to battle against somebody. And I feel like it's me and some other small group of people or God. But there's no ending here. Okay? This is a never-ending story. How was the mom? Oh, no, look at this. Hold on. How was the mama knee or mommy? Look at this shit right here. I didn't even see that. The MAMANI. The mom Manny. Somebody could be a mannequin or a fake, a robot, plastic, something like this. But I'm being geared towards seeing mommy, not mama. We got mama in there, and then me, okay? But something is drawing me to mommy. Oh, let's grab this though. Because I'm thinking it's saying did somebody could, like I said, hurt people. So some of these people could have got this type of treatment or some type of treatment. Okay, but wait a minute, how is this being worded? Yeah, let's hold on now. Page of Pentacles, new light. Okay, and his companion. So some mommy Watson energy may be a man that's doing black magic. So somebody might be saying, oh, let's just use him or her because she's like us. So somebody got a phallic and somebody don't. Is this what this is? Mama ain't got one and mommy got one? Oh, I said, this is dangerous for the womb. This is dangerous for the womb. The other video I did was the war on the womb. And it was on motherfucking point 2 years ago. And it was the first video that they took down. They yanked that bitch down and deleted it. You hear me? So this is a woman that's raping other women. But they went through the similar experience of other imported. They're not from here. Other imported indigenous people who came from the United States or the 10-mile radius in Washington, D.C. The ones that when Martin Luther King said they're languishing in the corner society in their own land. But own means you're borrowing or holding on to something until or something like this. It's not really yours. You get what I'm saying? You could look it up in etymology. And I'm just taking what the basics is that I remember because I can't remember the exact words. But it was basically saying that it's somebody that's holding or standing in a place or something until or they're taking it over or it's something like that, like a holding, something about holdings. Like holding down a fort. So this African parts of these African plants have been holding down the fort and making things difficult for me while they were, then that makes them an enemy, because somebody that's rooting for you would have been supporting someone. They wouldn't have been in, not just with flattery or something like this or entertainment, they would be supporting them with other things that they need. You would be definitely plugged into what is going on in that place. Okay, so again, this is what this is here. So we starting to see, okay, we starting to see they can't kill somebody here. This is a concern for these people. Somebody do have an Ace of Cups. They can't be killed. The moon. Oh shit, this might have something to do with the moon. I don't know. Black magic is in reverse. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is seeing something new, but they want to carry on or carry something towards somebody. Okay, it could be some carry energy, like payback from or revenge or something. All right, and then we have the King of Wands here in the reverse. Somebody, it ain't right. No matter how much they put up a fight. Something ain't right in the water. His staff is also identical, is lining straight up with the rod of the King of Pentacles. So this could be a King of Pentacles and a King of Rods. Okay, which could actually be a female. This could be Mommy Watcher right here with these horns on her head. These snake serpent teeth, these viper teeth or fangs or whatever it is. So a King of Pentacles is in the reverse because he's messing with this Mommy Watcher energy. That's showing herself to the world as if she is a Queen of Cups or Hierophant energy, but really, this is a sex demon. That probably could have been raping, spiritually raping or otherwise people like me in the community. And this is how some of these people is getting this money. This money. By smashing grapes. Or taking grapes off the vine. Because the old house, the grandma I'm talking about, maybe this is what this is talking about. Okay, the grandma I'm talking about in the old house that we lived in on Jackson. There was a grapevine that grew along the side of the house. Okay? I don't know what happened to that grapevine. Somebody probably ripped it out. But we had grapes, beautiful grapes growing on the side of that house. Okay? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what we talking about here, because it's like I never would have seen this part, but like, damn, is there really like some kind of underground unit or something like in this community here? And are my family, like, I don't know what this is. We got the police here, okay? So this Mommy Watcher energy, now these could be, don't have to be that old. Mommy Watcher could have had somebody draw this up too. That's why we're going to focus on what the cards are saying more, but this is just something, okay? This is something to start with. Because the card's going to tell us if some parts of this is a lie. Or somebody trying to get a pity party. All right? So, we know that it does say something about being an African deity. Okay? So, if you're even using that name in this time, that means you must, like me talking about Sekhmet, I must have a spirit or something of likeness or something that it makes me feel close to that person, or like we have similar stories or went through similar, type of things, right? So again, that means that if somebody's using this name, then you research possibly that name, and you could relate. We'll use that word to shorten it up. This person relates to this energy. Somebody that wants to be in the place of God, and they want to be seen as that energy. Okay? This is somebody that did not heal from the abuse that they went through. All she's doing is transmitting this information to other people to have them, just remember. Yeah, remember and keep my Sabbath, right? So to remember, when you go into your memory bank, you're like, damn, did somebody do something to me? Because this is the kind of mind control that you're dealing with today, right? So either they're putting somebody else's story, okay? Or they're putting, or Alin, because this feminine energy seemed like she might be older than me. So it was before some kind of torture or some kind of something happened with me, or some kind of abuse or something. However, it be mental, physical, spiritual. It probably happened to this person too. But when somebody else came on the show, somebody got pissed off because somebody was like something else other than something else. See, and so okay, so we're going way back then. We're taking it back. Yeah, we're taking it back because somebody is not the Temperance Angel. Somebody is not the original. Okay, so somebody got mad, not just by the looks, But somebody got mad. That's why that Naisha energy used to be giving me the side eye like that. Somebody got mad. And it's also because she reminded me of like Aretha Franklin. And I told y'all Franklin, the coat of arms got that little fish that's trying to hop on by the King of Cups all the time. It's a little fish behind him on the thing trying to keep up with the King of Cups. I could be the King of Cups. That's why this feminine energy is flopping around by me so much. Or she could be by the fake King of Cups that's trying to play me, right? And she's flopping around by him. But again, I'm seeing something about a necklace because I think the King of Cups is the one with the fish on his necklace too. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Okay, so that person is not the proper authority, but the Empress is. So this is somebody trying to act like they was God or something on the scene, even with these masculine energies, even in this day when everybody's waking up to something. Okay, so isn't she lovely? That's what this is. And now when people figure out who I really am and they can't deny it no more, that's when the slander comes in. That's when the secret recordings that I had no idea about and I did not have give any consent as a grown-ass woman or even as a child, okay? Because at one point in time, these people had me written in as a child, okay? So, oh, this person don't work, they don't have none. So this is jealousy. Anybody worried about what another woman doing in her house, you're petty. You're petty. If she ended up with the motherfucker, that means that this is premeditated. This person has been jealous of somebody for a very long time. This Mommy Watson has been able to have abilities and gifts that she has been able to use on others since a child. Her skills are perfected. You understand what I'm saying? Where they have been restricting, even ciphering this Empress's energy and giving it to her to create this dark Leviathan energy, a mimic, something that's a mimicry of the original. So yes, somebody could have came first, but somebody is not as gifted as somebody else. This wannabe temperance angel that want to act like she's balanced. I told you it could be, it's got to be this King of Rock. This person got a wand, possibly. Something about plumbing or something. These men feel low about themselves, and then they want pain or something like this. They don't want to talk about it, and then they go to, it's just what I'm hearing, y'all. Because God is saying these people ain't going to be fronting on the womb all this time. I believe in these angels. All these time. I told you my mission here was also to kick some angels' ass. Because they've been lying on me as a feminine energy on this planet for a very long time. This wife of God energy. Okay? Saying that somebody was doing something that they were not doing. I already had, the prophecy was already shown to me. Going in between and making stuff up and making it seem some other kind of way. That's what I'm saying. This is what's about to show that this King of Cups energy is in the wrong right here for leaving this woman and child out. Somebody just don't want God to be. Somebody got a firmament or something around here, 5G towers or something around here, where they don't want. They trying to block me out from God. That I'm telling you, there go the temperance angel. They doing something here with these towers to block out. This is a firmament. They're building a firmament with these towers to block out this temperance angel from God and send in this low vibrating chariot energy. But we already said this. So what's the deal? What's going to happen to her? What's going to happen to her or him or what? Oh, the same thing? Something like this? Okay. Yeah. Because this person is not a Queen of Pentacles. This is not a money maker. This person steals other people's ideas and things like this and try to make money off of it. That's why it's never going to work. The person is not nice and caring or whatever about whatever that she's holding on to these men to control them. To hurt who? The Empress. And somebody could be stuck in this energy here. Okay? But I feel whatever they trying to dead or whatever with somebody else can't be ended. But I feel like I know one thing. This shit can be ended. But this might be tied to somebody's job. I don't know. This wanted to come back in the, let's put it in the sideways. Because I feel like, wait a minute, you can't threaten this person's job. Matter of fact, this person probably got a stake in whatever this job is. They wife or somebody like this owns the shit after a father figure or something passed away. because somebody was somebody's most prized possession. Yep, Queen of Cups. In this here. I feel like it's really this Leo with this King of Pentacles that's about to get them assed out, not making nothing here. Because it's not this Queen of Cups, Empress energy. This is who somebody's betraying somebody for. Yeah. They're going to Taurus Hierophant here in reverse. That's about to die. Okay? Somebody's going to be protected. This person was consumed by whoever these energies is here. They were being led by somebody that was blind. And now we got the Queen of Swords coming in, wielding her sword and telling the truth here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look. It wanted to come out in the reverse. And it just jumped off my arm in the upright. Somebody is seeing somebody as righteous or true. Like this is like these are father figures and other energies that have come that wanted to leave something in my hands. Again, because they knew about somebody's future. And these people have taken every single key, every single thing that these people tried to leave for me. Okay? But they're not going to be victorious. Okay? They tried to make somebody seem like they're not fit in or they're not equipped or something. And I feel like somebody kind of try to expose someone. Yeah, look. Okay, this the message, you ain't did shit. Okay? Because somebody tried to mold somebody and try to make it seem like somebody's unfit. And it's the end of that. Okay? These people are about to be led away, possibly. Somebody was trying to make it seem, yep, breadcrumbing. Somebody was messing with you, so doxing you or causing some type of financial abuse here. Somebody is supposed to get some payments. Yeah, this is what's going to end this tie. That somebody feel like is bound to them. Okay, somebody was also wanting you to take a leap of faith, knowing that these were not lovers for you or righteous or something that would not be, yeah, and you wouldn't be defended or you wouldn't be protected here. And that's the truth on top of the truth. Okay? So somebody that's a hangman energy is being enlightened. Okay, that these people cannot pass go. They cannot go into the kingdom. These marriages that you tried to form, that shit ain't working. You're going to get, here's that hit 'em up style energy. Somebody is protected here. All right, and these Ace of Cups that they got, you don't have that shit no more. All right, you're not going to have access to it no more. All because somebody want to over manipulate and overstimulate something that ain't got nothing to do with them. Hold on one second, y'all.